Okay, this is a quick look at 240union.com. I'm building a restaurant website or a cacao website for selling cacao, and I'm looking at some different restaurants to get some ideas of how restaurants are building out their websites and stuff. I'm going to show you what I like and what I don't like about this one, and really looking at it, there's nothing that I really like that much. I mean, we've got reservations up here, we've got in this area right here, this is the most important part of the whole website, and what we've got is a fire burning up here with a YouTube video, and you don't want to send people to YouTube, you want to keep them on the website. Once they're here, what we want them to do is actually what we want is to have a reservation. We've got call now or view the menu, but right here, this is the most important part of the page. If you were going to do this, let me show you something I put together real fast. If you were going to do this, that same page, and I went up on top of here, it wasn't laid out very well, but what you've got is you've got a hero image that's going to entice you to try and get you to do something, and I just threw this one up here. It could be a different type of image or whatever, and then you want some type of text, something that gets you, like I just put, it's not just food, it's an experience. And then we've got the call now and the view menu, but really what you would want is the reservation and the the reservation and maybe call now on there, and then from there you would have the view menu up here. I mean, we've got menus up here, and we've got the about page. Let's see what we've got right here. We've got an about page, and this is about us. And then we've got the menu. Let's see what our menus are. And see, if I click on this, nothing happens. When I click on this, it should at least show me all the menus. This is better. This is your hero image 2024 summer menu. But and this is a decent looking little menu. But pictures on the menu would be nice. I mean, some pictures to show you what you're getting. I mean, there's just a lot better ways to lay this out. But in addition to this, if we look right here, if we look at the SEO part of it, we've got best restaurant in Lakewood, Colorado. I would put this right here first because somebody might actually be searching for best restaurant in Lakewood, Colorado. The 240 Union restaurant, you're going to rank for that anyway. That's the name of your domain name. That's your website name. So that could actually go at the end of this right here, because the best restaurants in Lakewood, Colorado would be more difficult to rank for. So I would put this first and then that second. The other thing is, if we look right here, it takes 7.5 seconds for the first content paint. Google will limit how often and how deep they spider a website if the first content paint isn't in under a second. So 7.5 is way too long for the first content paint. 12.2 is way too long for the largest content paint. Google's tests have shown if a website takes just 3 seconds for the largest content paint, it will lose 53% of its traffic. This one takes 12.2, so it's losing way over half its traffic because of the load times here. You've also got a Google penalty. There's a Google ranking penalty if it takes longer than 2.5 seconds. So there's all kinds of damage being done here because of this load time. And to take it a step further, this website's got 15 errors in the code. So as a web developer, when you design a website, let's see if they've got, and then let's see what they've got down here. The web developer, design and marketing by Opt-in Digital. You see, this website is bleeding page rank to Facebook, to Instagram, and to the web design company. Also, the web design company can market their website, and the web design company is not a professional. One, they don't even have an HTTPS. I mean, this one does, but this doesn't even have HTTPS. We're working on something special for you. I mean, why would you take your website, especially if you're a web design company, to take your website offline while you redesign it in 1 month and 5 days? I mean, this is terrible. But they damage their customer's website by having a link to themselves here. That's linking page rank to an off-topic website. This is linking page rank. This is linking page rank. The website itself, this is a terribly designed website. 12.2 seconds for the largest content paint is ridiculous. I mean, it's got Google ranking penalties because of the load times. Then you've got all these errors. You've got 15 errors on the website. A professional web developer should check to make sure that their website doesn't, and you got all these warning tags here, more warning stuff there. We've got the arrows down here. But a web developer, the first thing a professional web developer should do is to check the website for coding errors before they give it to the customer. They should make, I mean, it's just like if you write an article, you're going to check and make sure that you didn't forget to have it. Let's see if they use, I don't see any Bootstrap, WordPress. Yeah, WordPress is the most hacked platform in the world. I wouldn't use WordPress for anything because, I mean, it does get hacked all the time. You've got to update it 3 or 4 times a month, not because it's getting better, but because they find exploits in the code. And exploit in the code means that there's a problem in the code that they didn't know about, that they've just found out about, and you've got to fix that problem or you're going to get hacked. So, and like I said, it's got all these errors in here, 15 errors, 12 warnings, and 45 messages saying that there's a problem somewhere. It's not ADA compliant. So to be ADA compliant, you can't have any errors. One error means it's not ADA compliant. This one's got 15, but in addition to the errors, because an error can prevent it from working correctly on the device, it can cause all kinds of problems. But in addition to those errors, you've got an error, a coding error here. Let's see, a broken skip link. You see, this is why you check your code to make sure it's valid, so that you don't have broken links and things like this in here. A broken link is going to hurt your rankings, and it's going to hurt your web usability. I mean, this site could get sued or fined. I mean, the fines start at $50,000 per an incident, and a lawsuit could cost you $150,000 or more. So because this website was not coded correctly, they could get sued or fined. And also, in addition to that, it's not optimized the best, because to optimize for the best results, this should be a hero image, and you shouldn't have a video up here trying to send people off the page to YouTube. And what's it look like? Maybe that video looks better if you're on a smaller device. No, I mean, it's still, this is what it looks like in a cell phone. We've got the menu up here now. But, and then it would go into a Kindle. I mean, it just gets worse and worse. I don't know what they designed it in to make them think it looked good in anything, because it really has got some serious problems here, and it's got some coding errors and some other things in addition to the look not being set up correctly. But to set it up correctly, they should have a hero image with their best looking item right across there with something that food, sex, and there's 3 things, and I can't think of the third one now. But food and sex are 2 of the things, us being scared. So fear, food, and sex are the 3 things that kind of alert your subconscious to pay attention. And as a restaurant, they should really, really be taking advantage of the food section. And then for reservations, you should be able to do call us directly for something. The reservations, they should be able to do online on the website. We've got Book Now, but I guess we're going to go to a different website or something. No, we've got 2 guests, date today, all day. I mean, the reservations, it seems like you could have a little better setup for the reservations. If we click Call Us Now, we're going to get Choose Application. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's a good restaurant. I mean, it looks like a nice restaurant and everything, but the website is really lacking in some of the things that they could have done with the website to make it a little better. But that's my 2 cents on this website here. I don't really see anything on here that we want to use on the one that we're designing now. I mean, the menu is kind of cool looking. I like the design of the menu. However, I would add pictures to it. The colors aren't bad. I mean, the colors are pretty good, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on this website here.